Number two is that Carlton is the weakest current top eight team. Right now, if you take a look, they're sitting there at four behind Frio, Melbourne, and the Lions. They're ahead of the Cats, the Saints, the Swans, and the Magpies. They are in the middle. So, like, the three teams ahead of them are at 40 points. The four teams below them are at 32 points. Carlton saying they're at 36. But they also have the second lowest percentage points out of the top eight. They have 100, about 115. I'll round up. And Collingwood is the lowest there with 105. So, Donnie, are they the weakest team in the top eight?
You could make the argument because of their injury list
Yeah, it's kind
that
of
it's
large.
definitely an option
Took a
because
big hit on defense this
unfortunately the
round.
great story that is Marchbank comes back. Well, and Marchbank gets hurt too. And
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, after him coming back, now he's gonna miss at least 6 weeks.
Yeah,
So
that's torn
their
meniscus.
their
Not a
their
great one.
mid-season draft pick, Durden, is literally going to have to play this week, and he's only been with the squad for 15 days. So right now they are paper wall thin in the defensive end. So I hate saying it because they are so scary going
Mm-hmm.
forward.
Yeah.
But I think if you can get on them, if you can get on top of them and kind of neutralize their forward of 50, forward of the ball, then they are very gettable, completely gettable. If you can win ruck taps and get it into their defensive side of the 50. Yes, I 100% agree they could be the weakest link. But again, they're just so scary going forward with Kerno and Mackay that they can almost kind of be that team that just outscores opponents
Mm-hmm.
to win games. It may not be the most flashy way to win in the finals. It might get them in, but it probably won't win them a grand final. Like if you look at the 8 sides that are in the finals right now, Carlton would be my least fancy team because their style of footy will not win finals. It won't, because if you can't stop people from scoring, it's going to be very difficult because teams are all going to fall apart on them. So I will say this is not an overreaction, but that is going off basically, can this style of footy survive finals, or can they get to the finals and get healthy?
Mm. It's a good question. Hopefully, they don't slide too much. This Carlton team could certainly use the huge boost that is a top four spot in the finals because I'd be a little leery of them. They're still obviously a great team. We've never really been down on the Blues this season, but definitely a tricky spot for them to have to manage at this point.